Hi, I'm Nick Jonas. Between TV appearances, recording, and performing, I've had a busy year. But I wanted to take a minute to tell you about something very personal to me: juvenile diabetes. In 2005, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I became one of the 3 million Americans with type 1 diabetes. And each year, 15,000 new kids are diagnosed just in the US. So, if you have diabetes, you're not alone. And if you don't, you can learn more and help by calling the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation at 800-533-CURE. That's 800-533-CURE. Stay informed and stay in control.
You can set the app to alert you when that artist is coming up. Anything else, nerds?
If you were a web browser, you'd be Fire Foxy Lady.
Hey, come here.
Ow!
Download the app. Control the music.
Heard our song again last night. It's like a one-way ticket on a lonely ride to your memory. Mama said, son, it's gonna take some time to forget her face when you hear those lines and that melody. Sometimes I sit here all day trying like hell to forget the pain, but I'm waiting for the same damn song to play. I wanna hold you close, never wanna let you go. Every time I hear a song on the radio, every time I hear a song I already know, I'm gonna call you up, dead of the night, praying somebody ain't holding you tight. Only love I've ever known, still alive in this radio, still alive in this radio. Try to write a new song today, every single word spelled out your name. Am I losing it? Daddy says, son, you better turn the page. Ain't no picture perfect in a broken frame. It's just foolishness. Well, now I'm sitting here all night and all day, riding like hell just to kill the pain. And I'm singing that same damn song again. I wanna hold you close, never wanna let you go. Every time I hear a song on the radio, every time I hear a song I already know, I'm gonna call you up, dead of the night, praying somebody ain't holding you tight. Only love I've ever known, still alive in this radio, still alive in this radio. The same damn song to play. I wanna hold you close, never wanna let you go. It's just all that same damn song, playing all night long. I'm gonna call you up, dead of the night, praying somebody ain't holding you tight. The only love I've ever known, still alive in this radio. Still alive in this radio. I heard our song again tonight. It's like a one-way ticket on a lonely ride to your memory.
It's Elizabeth, hang on, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Friend
so rare like a four-leaf clover. But once you love, don't ever go back. 'Cause you're what I need, and that's so fair. 'Cause you're what I need, and that's a fair. Yeah, 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 yeah. A real woman's touch. When it's gonna be rough, just know you always have me. Baby, let me write you a love song. From a woman to a man. Ride or die, I will be all I can. To assist and comfort, friend first and lover. To assist and comfort, friend first and lover. Baby boy, let me break it down. Really wanna be the only one around. Just wanna chill, take some time, go to find what's on your mind. Wanna know your heart too, get to know what makes it beat. No doubt we can live that ever after so happily. Wanna be the woman whose shoulder you can cry on. When everyone else has left you, I'm the woman you can still rely on. You're my man, yeah, and I'm your lady. Our capacity to love is like, so amazing. Baby, let me write you a love song. From a woman to a man. Ride or die, I will be all I can. To assist and comfort, friend first and lover. Yeah. To assist and comfort, friend first and lover. Baby, let me write you a love song. From a woman to a man. Ride or die, I will be all I can. To assist and comfort, friend first and lover.
When I was 11, I was diagnosed with a rare, life-threatening illness. And then when I relapsed, they told me not to expect a second miracle. The next several years were an endless round of hospitals, tests, and treatments. But then something came into my life, and everything changed. It was my wish. My wish gave me the strength to do more than just survive. It brought my family together, and it brought me back to life. And that's why I help the Make-A-Wish Foundation grant the wishes of sick kids today. Because 23 years ago, my wish was granted, and it helped me heal. Today, there are more than 7,000 kids with life-threatening illnesses that are waiting for their wishes to come true. Your support now is more important than ever. Call the number on your screen or visit us online at wish.org/TV. And for only $15 a month, you can help more children receive their wishes. The process is easy and takes only minutes. And if your circumstances ever change, you can cancel at any time. Your monthly gift will help children get through the hardest time in their lives. So please, don't wait another minute. Pick up the phone or visit us online right now to share the power of a wish.
Broadcasting live from Studio 8 in Orlando, Florida, it's 102.DLG Radio FM.
It's now time for the wrap-up morning show, and it's coming your way right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds, and you've got it.
Sorry. Try it now.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
We play all the hits.
All the hits.
Just pumps through and explodes into your ears.
From the hits.
Give me that hummingbird heartbeat.
To the hits.
Girl, let me look you, baby.
I just feel like dancing.
Well, it's just, raw and pumping,
We play all the hits.
Summer's the best time of my life.
Summer's all about cocktail, hanging out with friends, chilling out. It's a good thing.
Yeah, listening to 102.DLG Radio. We are broadcasting live right now, all the way from Central Florida. I hope you guys enjoying the show. We just tuned in right now. I'm going to fix my camera right now. We're live here in the studio. I hope you guys are ready for this. We got a lot of things to talk about here on the show this week. Hope you guys sit back and enjoy. Well, first I want to take a moment and wish everyone a very special happy Memorial Day. You're locked into the morning show, and as you can see the time on the screen, it is truly morning. Alright guys, I'm your host DJ Friction, and we got a great show for you. You definitely don't want to miss today's show, because today we got a lot of great things to talk about. And a lot of you guys are probably be wondering, like, wow, today's show may be a little bit edgy, so let's go out there and put out the warning to everyone who's tuning into the broadcast right now, and for those of you who be listening to the podcast later on, whether you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spreaker.com, or any of the other websites, thank you guys again for tuning in to this broadcast. Alright, so please, today's broadcast may not be suitable for all listeners, so please, if you must be 18 years or older to listen to this broadcast, because today what I have to say may not be suitable for anyone who's listening to the broadcast, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and not waste any time. We'll go ahead and let you guys know that if you guys would like to know more about our broadcast, please head on over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com. It's very easy, very simple. And we want you guys to tune in. We want you guys to come on over and show some love to our broadcast. Hey, listen, we got a lot of great guests coming up on the show in the next couple of weeks. If you guys are been wondering what's happening, you guys can actually head over to our official website. We'll be talking about our guest in just a little bit. But today we got some great things we want to talk about here on the show. We'll be talking about, of course, the late, great actress and comedian Ann Mehra passed away this past weekend, unfortunately. We'll talk about that. We're talking about TNA Wrestling and what's happening with the status of TNA Wrestling. If a lot of you guys out there are professional wrestling fans, we haven't talked about wrestling on the show for a very long time. So we'll be talking about some wrestling and news on the show today as well. Also, recently, Walt Disney World had a 24-hour party, which they do each and every single Memorial Day weekend. And, well, I know a lot of Walt Disney World employees and cast members, and let me just tell you, a lot of them were not that happy. We'll be talking about the event that took place just a few days ago, and what's going on at Walt Disney World, excuse me. Also, we're going to be talking about some crazy nonsense. So this is where it might get a little bit edgy for anyone who's tuning to the program. But what do you guys do if you're a parent to a 13-year-old girl who's up on social media flaunting herself off to be older than what she is? But mind you, this 13-year-old is in her bra and panties flaunting herself off to everyone on social media. And, well, let's just say the parent took some action against her daughter. We'll be talking about that and so much more on the show. But, guys, we got to talk about some very special guests that are going to be joining us on the show in the next couple of weeks. I want to show some love to Goofness up in the chat. I see him over on JustCastLive.tv. This is a very early morning show. Not the usual that we usually do. We kind of actually missed this past Sunday. I was a little bit under the weather, so hence the reason why we're here at 2:41 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah. So it's going to be a very interesting show. So we might not get as many people listening this time around, but we will see. Anyways, gonna go ahead and go on with the show and let you guys know that we got some very special guests coming on the show. We talked about this many weeks ago about how we are going to have we're going to be paying some tribute and some love to all the YouTube stars that are out there, and we got some great ones coming your way for the month of June. So every single broadcast that we're on the air, we're going to try to bring you some of your favorite YouTube stars. And kicking it off is going to be no other than EJK, music recording artist, all the way from the United Kingdom. She's going to be joining us live on the show on Tuesday, June the 2nd. So make sure you guys tune in for that. We're looking forward to talking to her, man. She's doing a lot of great things. We actually came upon her by accident. I'm not going to lie. We came upon her by accident. We listened to some of her music. And we were kind of floored. We were like, wow, she's pretty badass. And we said, hey, you know what, why not do something with YouTube? You know, this hasn't really been done, I don't think, ever in radio before. To where we're actually going to, getting all these messages up on social media right now. So please bear with me if my phone goes off during the broadcast. I do apologize. But we said, hey, why not do a very special broadcast, you know, pay tribute to the YouTube stars and talent that is out there. And hey, to kick it off, we are so happy and we're so lucky to have EJK. She's going to be on the show to promote her new album called 15 Years. And we, of course, want you guys to come on by and join us during that broadcast. Again, she'll be joining us live on Tuesday night, June the 2nd, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in. EJK will be joining us live on the show. Also, don't want to miss out because on Tuesday, June the 9th, we're going to be having a very special guest, Steve and Jody's is going to be joining us live on the broadcast. And a lot of you guys don't know who they are, but man, this couple travels the world. They travel the world and get to experience the beautiful countries that a lot of us don't get to travel and experience. But a lot of you guys don't know this, but Steve is the lead guitarist of Mulu Lizzy, who we are going to try to get on the show in the near future. Maybe sometime this summer we'll be able to get them on the show and try to bring them on and kind of interview them, because they are also working on a brand new album. And we would love to bring them on at another time. So hopefully we'll be able to get them on, and we'll see what happens. But guys, please check them out. Check out Steve and Jody up on YouTube. They have a great channel. You know, they like to have fun. They like to sit back and kind of play around, and they're a loving couple, man. I'm telling you, they're very entertaining. We definitely follow them on YouTube. So we think that you guys are definitely going to enjoy them. A lot of you guys requested a lot of our guests that we're going to be bringing on, and hey, we said we're going to make it happen, and we're going to make it happen for you. We're going to do whatever we can to bring you a badass broadcast. Alright, so also, you guys don't want to miss this. If you guys love cruising, we're going to have no other than Shipmate Meg, also a YouTube sensation. She works for Disney Cruise Lines, and she travels the seas, man. She gets to see the world. She's also from the United Kingdom. And, wow, we got a lot of great things happening here on the show, man. I'm telling you, you definitely don't want to miss out. We definitely want you guys to tune into the broadcast, because we got so many other guests coming that are going to be joining us for the month of June. Now, it started off that we were gonna pay tribute to all the YouTube stars for the month of June, but as it looks, things are getting very busy for us with the radio program, and it looks like we may be going into July with bringing on extra guests. So we'll keep you guys informed on that. But hey, listen, don't go anywhere, guys, because we got some great tunes coming your way. Also, we're gonna be talking about some great topics on the show here, so please don't go anywhere. We're gonna play you a couple of tunes. But in the meantime, here's Alicia Richards with Tipper. Check it out, y'all. 102 DLG Radio Orlando. You're listening to The Morning Show with yours truly, DJ Friction. Don't go anywhere.
too easy, man. Yeah. Nah, it ain't your birthday, but I copped it anyway just to show you that I'm with it. Damn, you deserve it all. She love the way I ball, give her presents cause she gifted. Oh, baby, I just wanna show you that I'm different. We'll never see you struggle, you won't ever see me fumble. Oh, gotta hold on to this, cause I don't know how you do this, babe, but you do. And you do it well, and I don't mind splurging on you, cause you put it down, so I'ma tip ya. I mean that Louis V pays a picture than no strippers. No need to wait, no need to throw racks for a lap dance. No need to wait, cause what I got on is much better, much better, babe. It's much better, much better, babe. Baby, watch out, I'ma splurge on you, baby. Watch out, I'ma splurge on you, girl, yeah. I put my racks up, I'ma splurge. Splurge, splurge, splurge. Only throw racks for my baby. Splurge, 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 splurge on you. Your broke ex keep calling, baby, hit the speakerphone. I'ma let him know you all set. Yeah, cause he ain't hear you when you said it, so I gotta set the record, let this nigga hit a whole hit. Yeah. And they always try to come back around when they see you in that white Benz. Since I hit her with the flex, she ain't focused on the next, so I bought her how to zoom lens. Yeah, I got her all gold everything. She don't get my logic. She told me stop shopping, I promised, but I told her, babe, you get it cause I got it. And if I got it, baby, then you got it too. Stripper ass body with a lot more class. Our bodies colliding. Don't need to waste bread on no strippers. No need to wait. No need to throw racks for a lap dance. No need to wait. What I got home is much better, much better. It's much better, much better, baby. Yeah, baby, watch out, I'ma splurge. Watch me, baby. Watch out, I'ma splurge on you, girl, yeah. I put my racks up, I'ma splurge. Only for racks for my baby. On you, yeah. Cause what I got home is so much better, so better than what's in those streets. And though sometimes I'm tempted, there's no competition when it comes to my baby. I am don't need to waste bread on no strippers. No need to wait. No need to throw racks for a lap dance. No need to wait. What I got home, cause what I got home, much better, baby. It's much better. It's much better, baby. Baby, watch out, I'ma splurge. I'ma splurge on you, baby. I'ma splurge, baby. I'ma splurge on you, girl, yeah. I put my racks up, I'ma splurge. Only throw racks for my baby. On you.
Yeah, it's me and my baby. We just put that pole in the middle of the bedroom real quick. So I mean, I know where all my racks going.
Hey, welcome to DLG Radio. That was some Alicia Richards. Hey, listen, if you missed the interview that we had with Alicia Richards earlier this past year, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can check out the live broadcast when we brought him on. A lot of you guys don't know who Alicia Richards are or who he is. He was part of America's Got Talent. He also did American Idol, and he also appeared at the Apollo in New York City. He was a great guest on the show, and we look forward to bringing him back on in the future. You're a very talented young man. As you can see, he definitely knows how to write his music. Of course, he writes, produces, and he does all his. He's badass. I'm sorry to say, he is badass, and nobody can really compare to him. And listen, it's very, very hard for anyone to really impress us here at the show. But hey, we gotta show love Alright, y'all, here's Janelle Nadine. Here's Smash the DJ.
AKA Vanessa, and you are in the mix with the hottest, sexiest, nastiest. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a little carried away.
Smash the DJ, break my record, baby, break my record. Smash, break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ, I wanna smash the break my record, yeah. Break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ. I listen while you spin records. I get so in the mood, I drive home reckless. Email the drop,
It's your girl Janelle Nadine.
download the CD. I always retweet. And when you shout me out, I know without a doubt. Smooth mixing on a cloud. Most likely, well in doubt. Won't mind if I get loud. Yeah. Remember me from the court DJ's conference. Introduced myself, then walked off hesitant. Gave out some CDs, listen, I can write and sing. I hope you can break my record. I wanna smash the DJ. Break my record, baby, break my record. Smash, break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ. I wanna smash the break my record, yeah. Break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ. I'm in the club, you're in the booth. I'm watching like a stalker with my vodka juice. Hit the crossfit, folks are getting loose. He's got skills, watch him move the crowd. Catch a buzz, I'm in turntable love. He's hanging with the stars. I'll try to get up with him before he disappears. Remember me from the court DJ's conference. Introduced myself, then walked off hesitant. Gave out some CDs, listen, I can write and sing. I hope you can break my record. Break my smash the DJ. Break my record, baby, break my record. Smash, break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ. I wanna smash the break my record, yeah. Break my record, baby, break my record. I wanna smash the DJ.
DJ, I'm gonna need you to know who I am when I approach you. So the name is
Janelle Nadine, aka Vanessa.
Hey ladies, this is Dr. Love, and we're playing the greatest in love songs. Ooh, you know how we do it, baby. Right here on 102.DLG Radio FM.
This is an open letter to all bullies. As a child, I would arrive at school each morning with a pit in my stomach, fearful of the day that lay ahead. To me, the school hallways never represented a place of learning and opportunity. Rather, it was a landmine of fear and humiliation. You may not call yourself a bully, but you know who you are. You are the cyberbully who posts hateful comments about others online. You are the high school gangs who prey upon minorities because of their ethnic background. You are the bigots who commit hate crimes against those with a different sexual orientation. You are the teacher that looked away and pretended nothing happened. You are a bully. You try to mask your insecurities with your aggression. You mask your fear by instilling fear in others. But the truth is, you are weak and I am strong. My strength comes from the sacrifices of generations that came before me. My strength comes from the community that stands behind me and the peers that surround me. My strength comes from the fundamental belief that we are all equal and deserve to be treated with decency and respect. And it is with that same decency and respect that I ask you, I urge you, please stop the bullying.
Yeah, 102.DLG Radio. Listen to the morning show with yours truly, DJ Friction. Listen, it is very, very early in the morning here. Something that we usually don't broadcast this early in the morning. But hey, listen, it is the morning show, and guess we can broadcast when we want to. But anyways, guys, you guys can check out the show each and every single week from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys are tuning into the show right now, you probably are listening and saying, damn, what the hell? Wait a second. It's not Sunday, first of all. Number two, it's almost 3 a.m. in the morning. And listen, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I was a little under the weather. Wasn't feeling too great. And I do apologize, guys. You know, I just, I haven't been feeling well. Okay, and I just haven't been myself lately. For anybody who knows, I went on a cruise a couple of weeks ago, and when I went on this cruise, you know, it was a great, awesome time. Went out on the boat with my fiance, and we just got engaged, you know, about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, and we wanted to do something special. So we went up on the cruise, and we spent a whole week away. We traveled to the Bahamas, over in Nassau. And within doing so, we kind of we got back. The cruise ended a little too early for us, and we said, "Hey, you know what? We need to look into doing another vacation soon and figure out what we want to do." You know, I'm excited. You know, I got away, got to experience my very first cruise, but ever since I came back from the cruise, I haven't been feeling so good. And it's kind of unfortunate because, you know, things happen. I happened to be at work the other day, and one of the managers there was like, "Hey, listen, I wanna talk to you for a second." I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I know you haven't been feeling good, and I just kind of want to know what's going on." I said, I'm not sure. I said, ever since I got back from this cruise, you know, I just haven't been feeling myself. I just haven't been feeling good inside whatsoever. And for anybody who knows me, you know, you guys probably think I'm accident prone. I know my fiance thinks, you know, I'm always laid up in a hospital somewhere. But the truth of the matter is, you know, for me to go to a hospital, I must really, really be sick or have something wrong with me. I mean, let alone for me to not go to work or anything like that. It takes a lot. But so the manager was like, "Hey, so what's going on?" I'm like, "Hey, listen, you know, I don't know what's going on. I just don't feel good, and I don't know." So I go to the doctor the other day, last Tuesday, as a matter of fact, and the doctor's like, "Hey, listen, you know, what's going on? Is everything okay? Whatever." And I tell him straight up, I say, "Hey, listen, I haven't been feeling so good. I've been having these bad stomach pains on my right side. I've been feeling lightheaded. I've been feeling weak. I don't know what's going on." And so they said my blood pressure, and they come to find out my blood pressure's pretty high. Well, not high, but, you know, just a little above average. And then the doctor asked me, he says, "Hey, are you active? Are you at least doing stuff?" I said, "Well, when I'm at work, you know, I do what I gotta do. I'm very, very busy. If you mean exercising, no, I don't exercise. You know, it's kind of a sad thing for a person like me of my age, because, you know, I'm 39, man. I just turned 39, and, you know, next year I'm gonna be 40. And you know, as you get older, it's funny because, you know, when you were a kid, we used to make fun of you know, of the parents, and just be like, "Oh, you know, you're so funny, you're getting old." And then you listen to the parents, you know, complaining about the body aches and all this stuff, but you don't realize as you get old, man, you start to go through these changes. Your body changes. and things start not to work properly, and your body just things start to hurt that you never thought would hurt. And you guys are probably laughing at my ass right now, but it's the truth. You just never know. So in the meantime, I'm going to take these off. In the meantime, so the doctor was asking me, hey, listen, you need to start doing some type of exercise. You kind of need to start moving around and doing stuff. He says, well, go ahead and lay down. I want to go ahead and kind of just, check you up and see what's going on. So as he was going through the checkup, he started to feel on my right side of my stomach, and he started to press in certain areas, and then he hit like a certain spot, and I was just like, ow, seriously, that hurts. And then he just like played around with that area, and come to find out, he says, hey, listen, he says, I think from where that area is, where you're having that soreness and that pain, it could possibly be your intestines. Maybe you're having some type of infection or something that's going on there, but if it still bothers you, then we need to go ahead and bring you back in. Maybe run some blood work, some tests, and then kind of go from there. And listen, anybody who knows me, I've never really ever had surgery in my life before. I really ever don't plan on it, but just like I never broke a bone until like a year and a half ago, or last year, I broke my toe, and let me tell you, my little baby toe, and that was the worst feeling I have ever had. You guys are probably laughing at my ass right now, but it's the truth. It was the worst feeling to have to wear a friggin' boot and then try to go to work with a boot on. Very uncomfortable. Plus, when you're standing all damn day. So anyway, so he said, hey, listen, I want to, I want to keep an eye on you. If you start to hurt some more, you need to come in and we can kind of need to do something about this issue that's happening with you. So, this past week, I've kind of went downhill, and as of Friday night, I want to say, I kind of went downhill. I hit hard, and I was in so much pain, and I was just kind of like hunched over, laying in bed. A lot of people don't notice. My girl's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I told you so," but I was hunched up in bed, and I had a hard time sleeping that night, and I know that trying to find a spot to get comfortable was just really, really not cool for me. So then I kind of went ahead and I got up the next day, and then Saturday morning I woke up and I felt like a freaking truck hit me. I mean, I was like sweating, and I had the pain, the abdominal pain was just driving me crazy. And I was just like, wow, what the hell's going on? And then I thought, well, ever since the doctor pressed on my stomach on Tuesday, it felt like he really maybe brought pain. I'm not blaming the doctor, but I'm feeling maybe he irritated that section, because it was bothering me, but it wasn't like I was like, oh my god, I'm not dying. But when he pressed on it, that the pain was just like, it's so intense, it was ridiculous. So I went to go ahead and do Friday's show. I got through Friday night's broadcast of the Friday Night Music Request show, and I was fine. Saturday I woke up, I was just like, oh my god, I just don't know what the freak is going on. Like, and I had to be to work, at 1 o'clock, and I'm getting up, and I feel like I'm dragging. And I told my fiance, I said, I don't feel like I need to be at work right now. I felt so horrible, to the point where I thought I was gonna collapse. I got to work, and I go, to do what I need to do. I go punch in and I start my day, and as soon as I come out of the break room, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell's going on right now? So then I go to my to one of the managers there, and I said, hey, listen, this is what my situation is. I went to the doctor on Tuesday. This is what's going on. This is, what's been going on with me. This is how I'm feeling. They said, hey, just take it easy. Don't kill yourself. Just kind of relax. So, I went ahead and just kind of had a relaxing day or whatever. And I tried not to overdo myself. So, during my mid-shift, I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this shift. And I'm only, 2 hours in. And I got 6 more hours to go before I'm out of here, before I can actually go anywhere. And I kept saying to myself, I texted my fiance, I said, listen, babe, if I don't feel good, I'm going to go to the ER. I really feel horrible. And I'm a person, I hate hospitals. I will avoid a hospital unless it's my last resort. It is true. So then, I get home and I lay down, I kind of relax and whatever. And the next thing I know, I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and I want to take a nap. And she's like, babe, just go relax and, hope you feel better and stuff. And I'm like, cool. So then, I think I went to go see her after work. And then, I stayed for like an hour with her. And I was like, babe, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go relax. I just feel horrible. She says, babe, just go. Then Memorial Day weekend, which was Sunday, she said to me, hey babe, listen, I want to go to the beach. I kind of want to just go out and have some fun. We're in, a friend of mine's mom is inviting you. We all want to go together as a family, whatever. And I was so down to go. I was so excited. I was like, listen, this is actually the first time in a long time that I get to go out and do something for Memorial Day weekend. I don't ever have that opportunity to. And then I got up that morning. Bam. I was like rock bottom. She calls me, she texts me, she says, hey babe, what's going on? Are you gonna go with us to the beach and stuff and have this cookout? And I'm just like, babe, honestly, seriously, I cannot do this right now. I am so bad. Like, I literally stayed in bed all day long. All day long, honest to God. I didn't do no work in the studio. I didn't do any radio broadcast. I laid in bed and rested. And I felt like I upset, like she was upset at me for not going, and I do apologize. She knows that I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I wasn't feeling good. And for me to listen, I'm not a person, I like to be active, I like to move around, I like to do things, but when it comes to being in bed all day, I'm not a fan of laying in bed all day. I'm sorry. Even though I like to have my little naps and whatever, but for me to lay in bed all day long, not do anything, not go anywhere, not do anything, takes a lot. So then she comes to visit me. She's like, hey babe, how are you feeling? And I love her to death because she comes by. She always knows how to make me feel good. And then she spends a little time with me, and then she goes, and then of course I wake up today to go to work, and I notice maybe the rest that I had on Sunday kind of just made me feel a bit better. And I feel right now, honestly, do I feel 100%? No. Am I in a little bit of pain right now? Yes. I'm having, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably going to say my pain is about a 4, which is not bad because the past couple of days has been about a 7 or 8. So it seems like it's slowly kind of going away. So I'm going to see how things go. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, like I said, I'm not a fan of freaking hospitals, and I'm not a fan of surgery. And I'll be honest with you. The doctor scared the ish out of me when he said that if the pain doesn't go away, there may have to be a surgery. And that means if there's a surgery to be done, I would not be around for a little while for any type of radio broadcast. So I'm kind of ignoring the fact of not having to go through any of that. At the moment, yes, my health is very, very important to me. Maybe my body's telling me something. Maybe my body needs to slow down a little bit. Maybe my body's just being overworked. It's not getting the proper nutrition. You know, I don't eat a lot like I used to be. That's maybe another problem. And my fiance yells at me for it. She's like, you need to eat some more, babe. You know, eating 1 time a day is not good enough for you. You need to eat 3 times a day and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I understand, babe. I used to love to eat. And I just I'm trying to get healthier. Like, I want to get healthier, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt myself in the long run. I'm not trying to stop eating. I'm not trying to whatever. I'm just trying to... I want to be healthy. You know, and it's unfortunate because the whole health thing runs through my family. You know, high blood pressure runs through my family. Heart problems run through my family. Diabetes runs through my family. Cancer runs through my family. So that's one thing that I don't want to have to deal with. And the professor called me this morning. He's like, hey, listen, I just want to let you know, man. He says, I know you're not feeling good and stuff. And he says, listen, I know some doctors, you maybe need to contact them, some specialists that can probably help you out. He says, hey, listen, I'm not trying to say that you have this or this going on with you, but maybe try to contact these doctors and maybe they can run some tests on you. I'm saying, listen, dude, you know, I appreciate it and everything, but honestly, if my health insurance doesn't cover it, I'm not going to anybody that's gonna, you know, want to take care of me or help me out. But you know, honestly, if I don't got all the money in the damn world to go to any specialist to go get checked up. I mean, God forbid, knock on wood, you know, to this day I've been pretty good with my health. But the honest truth is this: I do not wish any type of negative on myself. You know, God forbid, cancer or diabetes or heart issues or anything like that. Because I can't really afford to go out there and unfortunately to go get proper care. Yes, I have health coverage, but they will only do so much. Hence being this Obamacare, which I am on, because honestly, yes, I do a radio program, but that doesn't mean I'm a big baller. Sorry. That's to bring you to reality. But the truth of the matter is this: I do have health coverage, and there's many people out there who don't even have health coverage, and I'm a little bit lucky to have at least a little bit of help. But man, I tell you, if something major is wrong or whatever it is, I'm screwed because I don't have that coverage. You know, I can't afford the coverage. I have to get medical that's going to be affordable to me, and that's unfortunate. So we're going to just take it as it is. I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. If I feel okay and I feel like I'm getting back to normal, then I'm not going to call the doctor again. I'll just meet him, 3-4 months time, whatever it is. However, if within the next couple of weeks I start to go again, I'm sorry, but I can't be stubborn. I need to go to the doctor and do what I need to do. So we'll see. I know I have to go for some blood work and possibly some X-rays or whatever they want to do on my stomach to kind of check things out. And we'll see. We'll go from there. But in the meantime, I just need, and I hope to pray that, I don't know if it's a stomach bug, because I've been hearing people saying, there's been a stomach bug going around for a little while and it's really, really bad. And they've had it for weeks, and I've been back from my cruise for about 2 weeks, and I've been crappy, like literally shitty. I've been in the worst shape of my life, and I feel like I felt horrible. And one of the managers at work kind of happened to bring up, hey, listen, what cruise line were you on? And I was like, the Royal Caribbean. And they were like, hey, did you know that the Royal Caribbean had an incident recently, or not long ago, to where the people on their ship had nothing but bad food on the ship? And I'm thinking to myself, well, if I got any type of food poisoning, wouldn't it affect my fiance as well? Wouldn't she be feeling crappy or whatever it is? And I don't know. But the truth of the matter is, I'm just going to take it one step at a time and just go from there, and we'll see what happens. And we'll just play it by ear. And if things go down south, then I'm going to need to do what I need to do and just go get checked up, and that's all to it. I can't be stubborn, because I could be a stubborn ass from time to time, and that's just me being freaking honest with you guys. Alright, guys, you're listening to The Morning Show. I'm your host, DJ Friction. We're having a great time this early morning. I'm going to go ahead and change the subject here. We got some very interesting news that has happened or come across our desks this past weekend. You know, I'm a huge fan of acting. I'm a huge fan of a lot of great stars out there who've, you know, unfortunately within the past couple of weeks, it seems like we've been losing more and more, stars and legends and actors and musicians and comedians. You know, we just lost. We lost Benny King. We lost B.B. King a few weeks ago. Man, when I read this in the news the other day, I was kind of surprised and shocked by it. But wow. I'm gonna go ahead and try to just go ahead and go through this. But Ben Stiller's mom, actress and comedian Ann Mira, passed away at the age of 85 this past Saturday. She and the husband Jerry Stiller, who's again Ben Stiller's mom and dad, had a 60-year career in entertainment and passed away again this past Saturday. Not many details are out there on how she passed or why she had passed. But Ann Mira may have been known for many television series, programs out there. She was part of All My Children. My mother loved All My Children. And who don't know, for anybody who doesn't know what that is, that's soap operas, usually on ABC. She was on Rhoda. She was in Alf, one of the classic television programs from back in the day. Let's see. She was in Sex and the City. And she was on one of my favorite TV programs of all times. You guys don't know this. You need to know this because King of Queens was one of my favorite programs. And she played the mom in that series. And of course, Jerry Stiller played the dad. Let's see. She shared the screen with her son, Ben Stiller, in 2006 in the very first Night of the Museum movie that came out. That was a pretty awesome movie. And I actually got to see the third one recently. Pretty badass. I always like those movies. Ben Stiller has done some great stuff. Let's see. Ann Mira was also nominated twice for an Emmy for Archie Bunker's Place from back in the day. And listen, it's a sad time when we kind of have to lose legends in this business. Yeah, we know we can't live forever, but there are people out there such as Ann Mira who leave a trail of memories for all of us, for many of us. And it's sometimes, we grow up with some of these characters and some of these actors. We grow up to think, hey, you know what, I wish I could be like that actress or that actor. Listen, I've been in the business for over 20 years. I started out in the business in acting. I went to, I started off in community theater. I went ahead to do high school theater performances, to later on going ahead to performing off-Broadway with one of the greatest theater companies of all time, with my mentor, Ricky Mestri, and my mentor, Donna Sue de Guzman and Jonas de Guzman. the late great Jonas de Guzman, and you know, we got to experience so many great things together, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I looked up to a lot of these actors and actresses that are, you know, are slowly fading away, and it's unfortunate, man. And it's very freaking unfortunate that, you know, we get older, we have to come to, you know, fruition and say, hey, listen, we can't live forever. Our time is going to be, when it's our time, it's our time. We don't have control of that. You know, we can wake up every single day and be blessed to be alive another day. But honestly, the truth is, and I used to be very, very afraid of death. Am I still a little bit afraid of death? Yeah, a little bit. But the truth is, it's going to happen. And we need to go ahead and just accept it. You know, and it's very, very unfortunate. You know, one of the greatest actors that I used to love a lot, man, that I looked up to, and he was one funny dude, John Ritter. If you guys don't know who John Ritter is, go to Google and go look him up. He was part of Three's Company. He played Jack Tripper. Maybe that'll bring a little sense to you guys. But let me tell you something. He was just one of the legendary comedian actors out there who freaking, you know, he entertained. You know, and I wish to this day, I wish I would have had the opportunity to meet Lucille Ball. I wish, because I grew up watching I Love Lucy and watching, you know, Lucille Ball do her thing on her show. And then, you know, I had a group of friends. You know, my best friend Ricky, he's the one who got me addicted to I Love Lucy, and I just fell in love with acting, and I loved how Lucy portrayed her character, her facial expressions, and how she had the perfect timing to her scenes, and you know, she was amazing. You know, a lot of the new school TV stuff I really don't watch, man. And it's just because it's not my thing. I'm just bored with it. Very, very bored with it. I like the old school stuff. You give me some I Love Lucy. You give me some Three Stooges. You give me some Albert Costello. You give me some Harpo Marx. You give me that type of group of performers, and man, I will tell you, I will be all over it all day long. I will lay in bed, I will sit up on the couch and watch, you know, a marathon of all these broadcasts, because these actors and actresses and these old school television shows is what inspired me to become an actor. You know, and I got to meet a lot of great people. I got to travel and do great things, and I got to just make some great friends to who I can still say to this day are my friends. Amazing stuff, man. So, you know, when you come across great actors and legends in this business like Ann Mara, Jackie Gleason, there's just so many. So many. And they laid the path for many of us. And it's an unfortunate thing when you have to lose them. But she'll definitely be in our spirits, and she'll be in our memories, and we pay tribute to her and all those who recently passed this year. And from all of us here at 102.0 DLG Radio to all of you guys, all the fans, all the legends and the actors and the musicians that we've lost this year, let's keep their memory alive. If you've learned anything from any of those actors, those musicians, those comedians, take their skill, study what they did, make it your own. But the day comes, if you ever become famous, you make it big, man, you go out there and you say, hey, listen, these are the people who inspired me. And I'm going to tell you something. If you ever become famous or you become popular, if I ever become famous and I'm walking down the street and people recognize my face and all this other stuff, listen, if I could become an inspiration for anyone, I'm a happy person. All it takes for me is to make one person happy. For one person to say, hey, listen, you inspire me, man. And I'll be like, damn, man, I'll take that. I'm going to run with that. And it's appreciated. So, Ann Mara, we're going to miss you. And you keep doing what you do. And you're going to make a lot of people happy. Up in heaven, man. And you're going to make a lot of people laugh. And you left a great legacy. You left so many memories. You left a wonderful husband. And you left a great son. Very, very talented. We're definitely going to miss you. Alright, guys, listen up. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be bringing you some Mulu Lizzie with Walking the Line. 102.DLG Radio. Don't go anywhere because I got a lot more music, a lot more to talk about here on the show. Don't go anywhere.
This is iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio makes you want to move.
When you have a great melody, a song can last
Forever. Instantly connected.
I love it when the beat goes boom.
iHeartRadio is the way I get to you.
The biggest song, the biggest artist,
all in one place.
iHeartRadio.
I'll see you there.
Definitely cutting edge radio. The Chris Top Program. Sometimes I think I push people a little too hard. It's because I want the best.
Life is good, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so do you need some time to prepare or are you ready? The Chris Top Program on Spreaker and PKN Radio.
Life is good, and I am gone. Yeah.
Check out the all-new wrap-up morning show with yours truly, DJ Friction, coming into you each and every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on 102.DLG Radio. Don't miss out, guys.
Are you a man but you're turned off by monster trucks? Have you ever watched the bridges of Madison County? Have you forgotten how to scratch yourself? If so, talk to your doctor, because you could be one of the 10 million men suffering in silence from a condition known as menopause. Menopause afflicts men over the age of 40 and is one of the leading causes of depression, the loss of manliness, and the popularity of movies starring Owen Wilson. But there is hope. Girly Man No More. Girly Man No More has been scientifically and clinically proven to increase manliness. Talk to your doctor to see if Girly Man No More is right for you. Girly Man No More should only be used as directed by your physician. Possible side effects include death, sudden loss of limbs, temporary disembowelment, rage, clammy hands, hairy palms, hearing voices, busy signals, extreme attraction to squirrels, and fear of elevators. Girly Man No More is not for men who are pregnant or who may become pregnant. Do not take Girly Man No More if you have hands or if you are currently taking any other medicine. So talk to your doctor and call now for a free trial. Girly Man No More. Also available in a topical cream. But that's just wrong.
Today's show is brought to you in part by our great friends at Amazon.com. Get all your latest gadgets, appliances, and so much more. For those special deals, head on over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com, and click on the Amazon icon today and get your special deals today.
Hi, this is Steve from Mulu Lizzie, and you're listening to 102 DLG Radio Orlando.
I never leave you. 'Cause deep in my soul, you are my number one.
Yeah, 102 DLG Radio. Listen to the morning show. It is now 3:37 a.m. in the morning, and you guys are locked into 102.DLG Radio. You know how we do it here each and every single week, guys. If you guys would like to know more about our show, head on over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com, for more information on upcoming guests and so much more on when we broadcast. You know how we do it here, guys. All right, listen. We're going to go on with the show because we're kind of running out of time, and I'm kind of spending a little too much time on that last subject here. But anyways, so TNA Wrestling may be no more. Destination America has contacted TNA officials and Dixie Carter, stating that they are pulling its program from the network due to the lowest ratings that TNA has ever seen in its history. Also mentioned that TNA has been changing the lineup of its broadcast on many occasions to find its audience, but has failed on multiple occasions. TNA has been having trouble trying to find sponsors to support the company, but the question is it too late for TNA Wrestling? Listen, I've been a huge wrestling fan for a very, very, very long time. And, you know, like I said, I mentioned this, you know, when we used to do the Wrestling Insider program. You know, I watched, I'm a very, very old school person. I like the old school days of WCCW, the Smoky Mountain Wrestling, World Championship Wrestling, NWA, the old school WWF days. There's just been so many, the old school ECW, you know, I was fans of that genre of wrestling. You know, when WCW went out of business and ECW went out of business in 2000s, in the early 2000s, excuse me, we thought that WWE was never going to have any other type of competition out there anymore. We thought that there would never be a company or a wrestling company, independent company, to ever come along and give it, you know, a challenge. The challenge of, you know, to where they would go head to head in ratings. In the early 2000s, TNA Wrestling had evolved with Jeff Jarrett and the Jarrett family. They tried to bring on a company, which I have to say did a great job of, when it first came out, they brought something fresh to the table that we had never seen before. We had the six-sided ring, you had the Full Metal Mayhem, we had the X Division type matches, you had the high-flying superstars doing things in the ring that we never saw in the ring before. Then there was great companies out there such as Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor brought their own flavor of wrestling. To this day, I have to say that Ring of Honor is the only company to this day, that brings you pure wrestling. Yeah, you know, there's storylines here and there, but their focus is wrestling. They let their superstars go to the ring and become or be who they would want to be. And that's the great thing about wrestling with Ring of Honor. And it's unfortunate that companies such as World Wrestling Entertainment does not focus on storylines that let alone make sense or use their superstars properly. TNA Wrestling was a great company. And I'm sorry to say, listen, I met Dixie Carter. She's an amazing woman. But when she got into the wrestling business, when she got into TNA, became part owner of that company, I tell you, she kind of took away the spark, that little bit of flame that TNA had. I remember that I've gone to many TNA shows at Universal Studios because a great friend of mine's, Devon Hughes, aka Devon Dudley, of the Dudley Boys, or Team 3D, great friend of mine's. He's an amazing guy, amazing gentleman. And I met him through a friend of mine's, Christina. And he's an amazing guy. Amazing guy. I had the opportunity to go ahead and check out TNA, you know, being VIP and all this stuff. But over the past few years, I've seen TNA slowly start to crumble, fall apart. Ever since Jeff Jarrett walked away from TNA and sold his part, the company started to fail. It seems like TNA has had no vision whatsoever with the current product. TNA lost their deal, many television deals, once Jeff Jarrett walked away. The slow decline of Total Nonstop Action was fighting its last breath many months ago. Many said, hey, you know what, TNA is not going to survive. TNA is not going to make it if they don't get another television deal. Destination America stepped up and brought TNA onto their network. Tried to give a little bit of a facelift, get a little bit of a different feel. But the truth of the matter is, TNA has already lost its spark, its momentum. For TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, to lose their momentum in the ratings, to Destination America taking away their TV deal. You know, many people are speculating, hey, we don't know what's going to happen with TNA. You know, maybe Destination America is stopping its broadcast because maybe they want to go another route. Maybe they don't want TNA anymore. Maybe they want to reformat TNA. Maybe they have another vision for TNA. And honestly, I wish nothing but TNA and Dixie Carter nothing but the best of luck. There's not many great programs out there, wrestling organizations that have TV deals that you can actually see. So I hope that they can work some kind of deal to kind of get things going. Because it'll be a darn shame if TNA loses its TV deal and it's done and over with. I mean, I know they've had their financial struggles. And everything, but you know, that's part of life. Things happen, and sometimes you got to do cutbacks. Sometimes, you know, and a lot of you guys probably notice, you know, TNA's cut back so much on their production to where you barely see any type of real lighting in the arena. There's no real sets. There's no videotrons. There's none of that crazy nonsense much anymore. They've cut back so much to the point where many months ago they were saying that a lot of the talent and the superstars weren't getting their checks in time. And one of those people was no other than Taz, the former commentator for TNA Wrestling. You know, he stated, hey, listen, I'm not going to, and I listened to his podcast, he said, hey, listen, I'm not going to dog TNA. They opened the door for me. They allowed me to come in and kind of let me play with my career, let me kind of mess around with the whole commentary thing, kind of let me learn more. Of course, we all know that you know, Taz got his feel, his love for commentary through WWE. But hey, listen, TNA opened up, you know, new horizons for Taz, gave him that opportunity to tell the story of what was happening in the ring. And I'm going to tell you something, Taz has done an amazing job. He's done an amazing job. But a few weeks ago, Taz has said, hey, listen, Dixie Carter, I'm sorry, TNA, I kind of want to take my ball and go home. And that's what Taz did. Taz took his ball, went home. And right now, Taz is just kind of sitting back, on the sidelines, waiting to see what's going to happen. And maybe Taz kind of knew what's going on with TNA, their financials or, their issues and everything like that. Things happen. But we're asking you guys, for anybody who's tuning into this broadcast right now, do you think TNA Wrestling is going to survive with Destination America? Is Destination America saying goodbye to TNA Wrestling? Or are they just saying, we need to do something to save this company? It'd be a shame to see it go out of business. Be a damn shame. But I guess we'll find out in time. So go ahead and share your thoughts on this. If there are anybody who's tuning into the morning show, go ahead and leave your comments. And on a future show, we'll go ahead and read what you guys had to say. It may be too late for TNA, but who knows? All right, so for many of you guys who love Disney World, me being a former Disney employee, I'm going to go ahead and just get through this really quickly. I don't want to touch base on this too much because I want to do a Blog It Up Tuesday this week, talking more in depth on this whole situation. But recently, for the past few years, Walt Disney World has done a very special Memorial Day weekend where they have the parks open for 24 straight hours, to where you, the Disney fan, can go out there and enjoy the parks. I worked for Walt Disney World for a little bit, and I could kind of speak on this, even though, when you sign with the company, you're supposed to keep certain things private. You're not supposed to, give away the magic or anything like that. But the truth of the matter is, Walt Disney World is a great company. I'm going to go ahead and say this now. Walt Disney World is a great freaking company. However, their benefits, not so great. Their pay, not so great. All around. They have this union, quote-unquote union, who's supposed to be either to help you, and then the union, well, they're fighting a battle of trying to raise the minimum wage. Right now, I believe Walt Disney World is up to $9 an hour. Which, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's not good either. Because you gotta, in this economy these days, these theme parks, Universal Studios, Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, all these companies or theme parks are raising their ticket prices. Yeah, we know they're bringing in new attractions and blah, 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 blah. But they're not paying their cast members enough to really survive, to where these cast members have to work a full-time shift, which full-time, I'll be honest with you, is only 32 hours for Walt Disney World. You're working 32 hours. For you to pick up extra shifts, sometimes some of you guys get lucky. They allow you to do it. Sometimes they don't. But for those who have kids to support, who make long drives to go to work each and every single day because they don't have many options. Maybe there's people out there who want to keep up their entertainment. Listen, I worked for Walt Disney World. I enjoyed my moments and my time there. However, unfortunately, I was traveling 45 minutes every single day to go to work for minimum wage. And minimum wage at that time, when I was working there, was $8.25. $8.25. So Disney only gave a 75-cent raise to their employees this past year, or should I say sometime last year, sometime late summer last year, they raised it. It's being said that they're supposed to be raising it again this year, and from what I understand, it's supposed to be quote-unquote $10 an hour. is this going to be beneficial to the Disney cast member or the Disney employee? You know, people say, oh, you know what, Disney World, you know, they pay the minimum wage, blah, 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 but is it worth the minimum wage and then getting the theme park entrances for you and your guest? Some may say yes, some may say no. But in actuality, are getting these free theme park tickets actually helping you pay your bills? Is it helping you survive? Is it actually putting a roof over your head? Some people may say not. But a lot of the cast members, and I got a lot of great friends that, you know, that work at Disney World to this day, and they just had the hardest time, and I see the struggles that they've gone through. Some people are just there because, you know, they give up everything from, you know, living in another country, you know, like the United Kingdom or Ireland or whatever it is, and they move here to live a dream. But living this dream, they're not making a lot of money. Disney World needs to step up and pay their employees something that they can manage and live on. I mean, for anyone to ever make any good money, you need to be part of a union, number one. Number two, you need to work, you know, in transportation. You need to be part of the, you know, the acting or performing arts part of it, to where you're actually doing stage shows. You know, sometimes the characters make, you know, pretty decent money, but it's unfortunate. So Disney recently did the 24-hour Disney World party on the May 23rd, which is this past Saturday. It was a great event, but was it worth it? Was it worth it as a guest? A lot of you guys probably say yes, you know, it was amazing, you know, it was a great experience, but was it worth it for the cast members? Cast members, and me being a former cast member, we have to deal with a lot. We have to deal with a very upset and angry guests. You know, there's times where guests come in, they're chewing you out. We have to sit there with a smile on our face, like nothing's wrong. But the truth of the matter is, I've seen cast members walk off their job to go cry in a bathroom because guests are so mean to the cast members. When the guests don't realize, yes, you're paying all this money to come into the theme park, but the cast members are not getting paid enough to survive. Minimum wage. That does not give a guest to have any right to chew out a cast member. I'll be fucking damn if I had a guest chew me out. Because I'll be honest with you, when I worked at Disney World, you know, I was nice, I was friendly, I tried to be helpful. But when it came time to get serious, I got serious. There's a time and a place. But when someone disrespects you while you're on the job, you need to kind of cut it right then and there. Many of the cast members, you know, from what I remembered and what a lot of them are saying, you know, these days, or, you know, till today, you know, at the recent 24-hour bash that they had at Walt Disney World, it took up to 45 minutes for one cast member to be relieved to go to the bathroom. So what do you do if you have a cast member that has a medical issue that needs to go to the bathroom to change an insulin or to take care of, you know, needs? 45 minutes for a cast member to be relieved. That's unacceptable. Mind you, they are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cast members. It's a damn shame. I mean, if you think about it, waiting 45 minutes is a very unhealthy situation for any cast member at Walt Disney World. Listen, again, Walt Disney World is a great company. Does it need some changes? Yes. Would I have loved to stay at Walt Disney World? Yes, I would have loved if the money was better. You know, I wanted to live a dream. You know, I started out where I started out as, and I wanted to progress. But honestly, the way some of them are treated, it's unfortunate. I mean, the pay sucks. It's unfortunate. And like I said, the benefits are just horrible. It's horrible. I mean, for anyone to ever see any good amount of money, you need to be there a long, long time. A long time. And for what I understand, after you work for so many years, they cap you out, and that's it. You're done. And it's unfortunate. The guest interaction and the negative and the positive with guests. The thing I loved about Walt Disney World is to interact with the guests, because, listen, I'm a person, I love to see a little kid smile. I love to make a kid that has a medical issue, you know, somebody that's in a wheelchair or whatever it is, you know, they come to the theme park, and I want to create that fantasy for them. I want to make their dream come true. And a lot of times, listen, when we're out of fast passes, or after certain things would happen, or, you know, the characters were going away, a lot of the cast members went out of their way for a lot of the guests to make dreams come true for these kids. But then you get a lot of these parents out there who just jab at the cast members and treat them like garbage. Just because you pay hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars for your stay doesn't mean you get or have the right to treat cast members like shit. It's fucking ridiculous. You know, when I gave my notice to Disney World and I wrapped up my my stay with them, you know, I'll be honest with you, I was a little heartbroken because I started to make friends there. I was heartbroken because I wanted to succeed in living a dream. And I was disappointed because I was ending that dream without giving it more of a chance. But the truth of the matter is this: we can't survive financially if we don't have the proper financials coming in for us to survive. Then again, I was happy because I was leaving Disney because of the fact being that I was just getting tired of the long drives. And not seeing anything financially happening for me. The only thing that made it worth it for me was meeting a lot of great guests from around the world, and let alone making these little kids happy, making new friends. And it's unfortunate that Walt Disney World could be a better place. And I hopefully will talk about more about this on the Blog It Up Tuesday episode this week. So we're going to go ahead and skip that and go on to the last and final topic here on the show. Because I actually get ready to get out of here because I'm running out of time, seriously. And hour and a half into the show. I don't want to be here till 5 o'clock in the morning because I have another show to do in another 4.5 hours. live broadcast. So I kind of want to go ahead and get a little bit of rest too before I go live again. But anyways, so we'll talk about a little bit more about that on the Block It Up Tuesday for this week coming up. So let's go ahead and move on, and I'm going to talk about a little bit more about this on Tuesday's show for the weekly rundown. But mother humiliates 13-year-old daughter over social media. Daughter was on Facebook portraying that she was older, taking photos in her bra and panties. It was getting a lot of attention from older men. Mom put the daughter on blast. Mother makes her daughter admit her age during a video cell phone thing. And this is getting a lot of heat. A lot of people are supporting the mother, saying, hey, listen, you put your daughter on blast. You people need to know. Your daughter doesn't need to be out there. You know, they can relate to the situation. But overall, honestly, no 13-year-old should be out there lying about their age. Any young man out there or older man out there who is fucking around with a minor, your ass should be in jail. Honestly, you're messing around, you need to be in jail. No minor should ever have any type of intercourse with an adult. Minors do not have the right mind to make decisions on what they do. When you get an older man going into social media to freaking go up to a little girl and say, oh my God, you're so pretty. Oh my God, you're so sexy. Oh my God, the things I would do to you. Is just wrong. Freaking nasty. We're going to talk about this more on Tuesday. We're going to talk definitely a lot more on this on Tuesday. And I'm going to go ahead and try to provide some type of video footage for you guys too, so you guys can actually see everything that was taking place. But in the meantime, for anybody who's listening to this broadcast, I want you to share your thoughts. If you had a 13-year-old daughter who was up on social media taking pictures and posting them for all to see in her bra and panties, who God knows, maybe she had a cell phone, maybe she was texting these people photos, naked photos, or whatever it is, what have you, and you are the parent, how would you react to this freaking situation? So this week's question of the week is going to be for you guys to all have the opportunity to go ahead and respond to this. How would you feel about going to jail if you are an adult messing with a minor, watching these photos? Let me tell you something. For any freaking nasty adult out there right now listening to this broadcast, if you're a freaking idiot who gets on these young, innocent teenagers, or these youth who don't have the right to make their own decisions, let alone clean their own ass. If you prey on these youth and these kids, these teens, young teens, let me tell you something. I hope you all rot in freaking hell. Because that's just nasty. Go out there and find somebody your damn age. Why the fuck do you have to go out there and mess with these little girls or these little boys? No freaking respect, man. And for anybody who's listening to this show, if you're youth or whatever it is, you listen to me right now. Who in the hell do you think you are to make those decisions to go out there and take photos of yourself and send them out to anyone? If I was your father, let me tell you something. I have a 15-year-old, or soon to be 15-year-old, and a 3-year-old. I'm sorry. I know what the law states. I know you're not supposed to put your hands on your kids, but let me tell you one thing. I was raised old school. I was raised old-fashioned. I will whoop your ass. To the point where your ass hurts. To where you can't sit on your ass for a very long time. I guess they say, oh no, that's abuse. Why are you going to do that to your kid? That's not a way to discipline your kids. Let me tell you something. If they think they can act grown and make all these decisions and do all this stuff, listen, the last thing I need is for, my son, my 15-year-old son, or my 3-year-old son to be raped by any freaking pervert. So, you think about that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. Please don't forget to check out the weekly rundown. We're going to be doing a very special broadcast in another 5 hours or so. We'll be live with the Professor and Kevin, the Iceman Tapey. We're going to be carrying on with this subject of what would you do if you had a 13-year-old child posting pictures of themselves on social media? How would you react? What actions would you guys take in this type of situation? Also, we're going to be talking about how would you feel about going to jail for 15 years for having sex on the beach. This is so much more on the weekly rundown, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the morning show. And just so you guys know, we will be back again in a couple hours. And in the meantime, I'm your host, DJ Friction. And I'll see you guys on the other side. The morning show, guys. Much love, 102 DLG Radio. For more information, go over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com. For more information on who's coming up to be a guest, come on over and join us. If you guys like what we do here, please take the time to support our program. Donate, become a sponsor, like the many great sponsors that we have here. TuneIn Radio, we got eBay, we got so many great networks out there that support us, and we want you to join the family. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys soon. A couple more hours for the weekly rundown. Much love, y'all. DJ Friction, I'm out of here. We're going to take you out of here with some Mooloo. Shop your way with eBay and get your goodies today. Get all your special deals by going over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com. Click on that eBay icon and get started today. Today's show is brought to you in part by our great friends at MCM Freedom. Earn some free cash today for your YouTube channel, radio broadcast, or even your video broadcast. It's simple. Just go over to our official website, www.102.DLGRadioOrlando.com. Click on that Freedom logo and get registered for free today, guys. Who doesn't want that free money? It's time today. Let them know that 102.DLGRadioOrlando sent you. Today's show is brought to you in part by our great friends at Amazon.com. Get all your latest gadgets, appliances, and so much more. For those special deals, head on over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com, and click on the Amazon icon today. Get your special deals today.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
What's up, guys? DJ Friction here to remind you, if you really enjoy what we do here at 102.DLG Radio, take the time to support our program by going over to our official website, www.102DLGRadioOrlando.com, and donate today. That's right, son of y'all. Go on over and donate today and show your love for the show, y'all. And we'll keep doing what we do here. Much love.